Hi, my friends. Let's get ready for Fundations. The materials you will need at home are index cards, a pencil, a notebook, and a red crayon. The materials you'll need at school are index cards, a pencil, a notebook, the tile boards, a red crayon, and your dry erase board and markers. Today's objective is I can identify new glued sounds, am and an. So we have new trick words that we are learning this week. So if you have your index card or that list of trick words that we've been working on, I want you to write this word from. Remember, trick words are words that we cannot tap out or easily sound out. They make different sounds than the ones that we know. From. How can I use the word from in a sentence? Did you come back from the shop? Notice how I underline my digraphs, CK and SH. Can you spot any other trick words in this sentence? Good. You and the are trick words that we've learned a few weeks ago, and this is a question sentence. The next word that we are learning this week is have. How can I use the word have in a sentence? Make sure you write have on your index card or your list of trick words. Do you have a pencil? Do you see any other trick words in this sentence? Good. You and Now let's get ready to echo. When you see Echo the Owl, you repeat after me. A, apple, A. B, bat, B. C, cat, K. D, dog, D. E, ed, E. F, fun, F. G, game, G. H, hat, I, itch, I. J, jug, J. K, kite, K. L, lamp, L. M, man, M. N, nut, N. O, octopus, ah. P, pan, P. Q, U, queen, Qu. R, rat, R. S, snake, S. T, top, T. U, up, V, van, V. W, wind, W. X, fox, X. Y, yellow, Y. Z, zebra, Z. WH, whistle, W. CH, chin, Ch. SH, ship, Sh. TH, thumb, Th. CK, sock, K. A-L-L, ball, all. Good. Now we are going to pause the video and stretch all our vowel sounds out. Okay. Now what I want everyone to do is I want everyone to make the sound. Ready? Okay. Now I want you to pinch your nose as you make the sound. Ready? Pinch your nose and say Notice how the sound cannot come out if your nose is blocked. Isn't that funny? Now I want you to make the sound. Ready? Now pinch your nose again as you make the sound. Ready? Pinch your nose. Oh, that sounds so silly. The sound can't come out if your nose is blocked. So the M and N sound are something called nasal sounds. Nasal means your nose. And that's because those sounds come out of your nose. Did you know that? So let's read these words. Let's tap them out too. B-a-d, bad. And this one, b-a-k, back. And this last word, b-a-t, bat. Notice how all the vowel A's make that ah sound. But I want you to listen to the A sound when we have an M at the end of our word. Let's tap it out. Ah, Let's see. When we say the word bam, does that A sound like ah? It really doesn't. The M actually changes the sound of the short A. So A and M come together and they're glued together because the M changes the sound of the short A. So now we are learning another glued sound, am. So when we read our cards, we say A-M, ham, am. Because am is a glued sound. They're stuck together. That M changes the ah sound. So this green card has two sounds. Remember, just like in all, that makes two sounds, the O and L, all. But since they're so close, we tap them together at the same time with two fingers, just like all. So when we sound out bam, we tap our our pointer finger to our thumb. And then we take our middle finger and our ring finger and touch our thumb at the same time for am. So let's try it. B-am, bam. Now let's read these words. We can tap them out as well. P-a-d, pad. And tap out this word. P-a-k, pack. And let's tap out this word. P-a-t, pat. Now let's try tapping out this word. Pan. Now, just like the M, the N changes that short A sound. It doesn't say ah, it says and. So it's different. So this is also a glued sound. So we are learning A and N as a glued sound together because that N changes the A sound that we know. So A and N. So when we look at our new cards, we say A-N, fan, an. So just like the A and an M, the A and the N are two sounds. And we tap them out with having our middle finger and our ring finger together to our thumb. So let's tap out this word. An, pan. So let's tap these words and blend the sounds. J, am, jam. Now this one, am, ham. This one, am, pam. And this last one, b, am, bam. That's the am glued sound. Now let's tap and blend these sounds. K, an, can. And this one, r, an, ran. Let's tap this one, t, an, tan. And this last word, an, man. Okay, so to mark the glued sounds am and an, just like with all, we box them up. Notice the word or the name Sam. The A and the M are boxed. So let's look at the second word, ran. What am I boxing? Good, I'm going to box the an. And in fan, I'm also boxing an. Now, an and am don't have bonus letters. So I know with all we added a bonus star, but with am and ran, we don't need the star. There's no bonus letters. So just a box. So let's take out our tile boards. And if you're at home and you don't have a tile board, you're just going to take a notebook and you're going to just write down the sounds or the words that I'm going to tell you. So I want you to find the sound or the letter that makes the sound ah. Those of you with your tile board, you're going to move the tile to the bottom here. And if you have your notebook, you're just going to write the letter that makes the sound ah. You should have that letter on your notebook or on your tile board. Okay, the next word. Now I'm going to give you a word. I want you to echo the word after me. Tap out the sounds and then spell your word with your letter tiles or just spell the word in your notebook. You're going to write it down. Ready? Pan. Tap it out. And pan. Now please spell it with your letter tiles or write it in your notebook. This is what you should have in your tile board or your notebook. Good. Next word, I'm going to tell you, you're going to echo, you're going to tap it out and then spell it with your tiles or on your notebook. Ready? Can. This is what you should have in your notebooks or your tile boards. Okay. Next, this is a character from Green Eggs and Ham. His name is Sam. Sam. Good. This is the tile or the spelling of the word Sam. And last, this is ham. Good. That is what you should have on your tile board or in your notebook. Now you are going to try these words with these new glued sounds on your own. Have a wonderful day.